Hello, everyone. So it has been a while. It's been 4 weeks now, 5 weeks now. Just wanted to provide an update a little further down the task than the boring all week by week by week by week. Yes, I got my nails done, and then I had to chop them off because I had to do a little man work and couldn't get the nut in the hole. So I had to chop my nails. But they were long, they were pretty, and I kind of cried a little bit when I broke them. So I just wanted to provide everyone with an update. As you can see, I'm looking better, I'm feeling better, especially after coming off a week of being sick. I don't know what I had, it was terrible. I started with a sore throat and rampaged into coughing, heavy breathing. It was just so hard to breathe. I managed to get through that with 2 hot toddies. Yes, hot toddies are amazing. A little bit of I guess you'd say I used Jack Daniels, a half a lemon, and some hot water, and a tablespoon of honey. Mix it all up in a cup, and it will cure almost anything that you've got. So I'm just here providing a local update of what I can tell so far with everything that's going on, everything that's happened, my hormone levels. I haven't gotten those back yet. The relationship support, the wife has been helping out quite a bit with that. She actually gave me my last shot last Friday, so I believe this will be going on the 5th week of it. Maybe the 6th week, because I have gotten my second prescription filled. I did not get my estradiol refilled because that I still have a complete full vial for. Other than that, I am rocking it out today. Very, very, very feeling a lot better with my side, which I've always been used to it. Coming out for me was difficult at first. It wasn't very easy. It's never easy for anybody, I guarantee you that. Some people it may be easy, some people it may not. Coming out to your parents and stuff like that, I realize it's hard for you guys. It was hard for me. I don't know if my dad really accepts it or not. We haven't talked in about 5 years. My real biological mother has accepted it. She likes it. She loves it. She loves who I am. Because, well, she made me this way, and she accepts it. She loves me for who I am. My stepmother also is the same way. She loves me for exactly who I am and exactly what I do with my life. As far as that, big things have happened, okay? My first video I did while I was delivery driving. There was a main common issue with that. I ended up getting laid off. They were uncomfortable with either me or the fact that a woman could pick up 4 doors and run with them to the delivery truck to make sure that their delivery got out on time and ahead of time, many a times. So when that all ended up happening, it was a nightmare. I ended up, the boss man didn't even have the balls to come talk to me. That's what's funny. Full grown man. Twice, almost 4 times the size of me. Didn't have the cojones to come up and be like, hey, by the way, we don't want you anymore. But they chose the other guy, literally the guy that would complain every single time he had to pick up a broom or do anything in that place. I was always there, the helping hand. All the guys actually really loved me being there because I was kind of like, literally, I stepped in and I was like a mother to all of them. because they don't really get that kind of aspect in lockup. And I was actually in work with a bunch of prisoners. They would transport them from Loxley Satellite Prison Camp to the factory with a prison van, and then at 5 o'clock they'd go back to prison. So it was a very unique thing there, to be on the opposite side of that. I had never been able to be released when I was locked up for pulling a knife on a rapist. Yes, I did it. Okay, I pled no contest, so there's no proof that I was guilty or unguilty. But can I say, he pulled a baseball bat on me? Yeah. Can I say that I half unsheathed a knife that I had on me? Yes. And that predicament, I am well away from them now, way out of the troubles. So with that, we're going to touch up on a little bit of wild stuff here. Okay, so the estrogen in the leg. Okay, so I found that it's a lot easier to pinch it, hold it, and stick it with the smaller needle. Okay, that large needle is just going to create a knot, and it's really going to suck. It sucked for the first 2 weeks. I sucked up to it because I was like, all right, I got to do this. I'm going to do it with determination. So I stick myself in the leg, and I'd end up with a knot for like an entire week. And then just in time for this knot to go bye-bye, I got one on this leg. So we're not going to do that anymore. I used the tiny needles, didn't feel a single thing. Okay, it was nice, it was smooth, it was actionless. Just stick it in, push the plunger. And also, it was very hard to have 2 separate needles with 2 separate number coagulations on them. And you're like, oh, now I gotta take this one and put it into this one, and then I lose stuff out of the end of this needle, and I'm losing estrogen. No, I ain't having none. I'm gonna pull it out with that needle. I'm gonna change the tip out to a fresh tip, and I'm gonna stick it in my leg and pull the plunger. Not like stab it, okay? It's not the evil nurses here. So, with an update of that, breast tenderness, yes. Breast growth, yes. The whole sex drive change, yes. Okay. Testes have also shrunken. Sex drive has went down to like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. Wow, amazing. It's a great emotional relief for me. A lot, because like watching videos is like little to none now. I'll occasionally watch a video when I use my electronic boyfriend. Yes, I bought and paid for one, and that's the best money I've ever spent, because I can turn it up however fast I want and however slow I want. I don't have to be like, yes, harder, or wait, what are you doing? You're poking around like a raccoon in a farmer's freaking empty log here. Or a farmer poking around for a raccoon in an empty log. It's just not right, okay? And yes, I've got many compliments today on my makeup. I used to do this professionally, do professional drag as Victoria Violet, which is another reason why I love purple, and why I also love and support Planet Fitness. Also, they have been a good help to me with supporting me. They have also updated my name on the schedule. I am now 100% by Arabella here. Everybody loves and everybody supports it. They all come in Southern Alabama and say hello, say goodbye. I've got one strange man that he comes in the mornings, and he'll come in, he doesn't say much, he'll leave and he doesn't say much, he just nods and walks out. I think he's just got his headphones in, jamming in his own little, deuce here. I totally support it, I totally believe in it. I was that same way. I was, Billy Badass with my Ricochet big headphones and my my shirt with my sleeves torn off, showing my guns, I'm still that chick, okay? I still have, that feeling of, wow, I can make myself look really good with guns. And I've always been that way. I've grown up in the martial arts since I was 7. So that's something I'm going to have to get used to, is being myself. And now actually being myself. Because, see, growing up, my parents always told me to find myself. And I was always too afraid to bring myself really out because I knew who I was. I knew exactly who I was. But I was too afraid of the judgment that I was going to have. And I can't blame anybody else but myself for that. Why? Because I can't even really blame myself for that because I was young and dumb. So if you're young and dumb too, it's okay. You know what? When the time is right, the time is right. And you are the only person that's going to know when the time is right. Your mommy's going to try to push you. Your daddy's going to try to push you over the ledge. Don't let them. Okay? Your time is your time, darling. Or sir. Either or. You can do anything you put your mind to. I'm a true believer in this because I got laid off from that job. I panicked because I was like, oh my God, I'm jobless. I don't know what to do. I completely forgot that I was working here at Planet Fitness with all the support that I had here. And I was like, oh no. I've got this little Honda Accord that I bought for $400, which was a score, by the way. I bought this Honda Accord. I took the little shift solenoid thing out because it was having trouble shifting. It would like drive and then high rev and then slam back down into gear and then drive perfectly fine and then do it again. When the transmission was cold or the motor was cold, and then once it got warmed up, boom, no issues, or it would slightly do it. So I had to slightly gun it. Took that shift solenoid out, cleaned it with some WD-40, threw it back in there. Chick got it running, and I profited that for $1,500. With that, I borrowed $500 from a great friend of mine, and we took myself to the dealership, me and the wife, and we bought me a brand new Harley. Yep, I am back, biker chick. As you can see, I'm wearing the Sick Boys Motorcycles shirt, supporting the riders out there. I wear full leathers with my biker chick boots. I'll show you those. Got the biker chick boots on, rocking the style of those, and loving life. I'm happy. I'm more supportive of myself. I can definitely say I'm a lot happier now. Being myself. When I had first came out of the menopausal shell last year, on the sailboat, I had a Kawasaki 500, which kind of wasn't really the feel for me, you know. Now I am truly myself. I am the hot chick on a badass motorcycle, making everybody look at me, you know. It's like, I don't need to get on stage anymore. I just need to get on my bike and go for a ride. Like, when they see me come out of the gas station, it totally flips them for a knob because they're like, a woman rides a motorcycle like that? Yeah, a woman has rode a motorcycle like that her entire life. You just never knew it. Sorry. You know, previews weren't out yet. The previews were there, but nobody noticed. There were a few that noticed. Also, I would like to give out a big welcome to heaven to Mr. Tristan Mills. He was a very good friend of mine from childhood. At a very, very young age, probably 5-6 years old, we had been best friends. Kid could just create anything out of nothing. He could always make the best out of everything. And unfortunately, his mom got a hold of me last week and had let me know that he had passed. They weren't quite sure how yet, but they had figured out that he passed. So, coming up on that, I send my condolences to the family, and also Tristan, we will all miss you. We all support you, and with the GoFundMe that's out there, Go ahead and look up his name, hop on his page. If you've got a GoFundMe set up, go ahead and donate to that. They're trying to cover funeral costs and all of that good stuff. Upon all of that, me and the wife has been doing a lot better now. A lot better. She was kind of nervous stepping back into it again because it was kind of like iffy, and I said, you know what, I'm on hormones for the rest of my life. So we're gonna have to get used to this. We're gonna have to step up to it. We're gonna have to rock this shit. So that's exactly what we did. We stepped up. We both said, look, this is how it's gonna go, and this is how it's gonna have to be now, and we're gonna have to do it together. It was a mutual understanding from both teams coming as one. Kind of like yin and yang, you know, you've got the dark side and the light side, and the light side turns into the dark, and the dark turns into the light. Night and day, same exact thing. Water and ice, it only gets colder. So, with that, everything's been doing good. Oh my god, my hair's not right there. Everything's been doing good. I have started the Nutrachix from Sally's Beauty. That's for my hair, and oh my god, it has been working flawlessly. I'm starting to see a lot of growth come back. The bad part is that whenever you wash your hair, you need to like wear a trash bag over your wear a trash bag like around your neck, because now I'm starting to get like a little patch on the back of my neck apparently, and the wife decided she wanted to like attack the other day, which I totally understand it. I'll let her do it and like just yank it out of there. Like, here, you know, when you go get a waxing kit, I will give you a waxing kit. Just get it off of my back. Self-conscious about that. I'm still self-conscious about my pimples on my back. And all of the chest hair that I have to deal with. That, yeah, I haven't dealt with. You know why? Because it sucks shaving your chest and then having to put a bra on. Okay? That really sucks. Razor bumps come back. Little bumps come back. The annoying bumps come back. No, I'm not dealing with it. I ain't got nobody else to impress but my wife that I've been with for 5 years. And guess what? I don't have to shave for her. So I'm not going to until it's time to either, you know, that these babies get bigger, or I go get it augmented, or have to go get it augmented. I'm not gonna rush it. That's gonna be a laser thing where I'll shave it with like an electronic razor, and then I'll go do my laser treatment, and I'll come back and do it again. Speaking of that, I missed my last appointment this week. It was supposed to be this Monday. I feel really bad. But since the layoff, I've been slowly skimping through with just barely enough money, and I had to take care of responsibilities over, you know, everything else. And I took that leap towards a better vehicle so that I could be more reliable. The estrogen did that, by the way, because Sparrow would have been like, I'm going to take that $1,500 and I'm going to throw it in this Sportster that I traded my 1100 Kawasaki for, which wasn't ready to kick off yet. Because I had taken a bunch of, when I sold it to the guy, I sold it to him for $500. And I had taken everything off of it. Oh my god, the front end, and then he took the back tire off, and a bunch of stuff. Okay. So we went back over there, we scavenged a bunch of parts that had just been there, and we're like, oh, we're gonna throw this back together, and I'm gonna get back on a Harley. And then I was like, why don't I just sell my car? So I sold my car. And then I managed to just have that goal, set that goal, and I go for it. The dreams. You know, you put your mind to it, you can do anything in this world. Okay, you can do anything you want in this world. Don't give up on yourself. I never gave up on myself. I'm still not giving up on myself. And look at me. Okay? I'm happy. I'm graceful. And you should be too. Okay? That's what this YouTube is all about, is supporting myself and supporting you through this as well. And giving you a peer and a guidance and kind of a therapy, somebody to look at and be like, wow, okay. You know, this is a different view, or wow, this person gets it, or, you know, whatever you think about it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I've got a bunch of people on TikTok that are like, I can't believe people like you. There's a special place for people like you. Yeah, you know what? According to your Bible, it's heaven. Because in your Bible, the angels were genderless. And why does Jesus have to be a male? Does Jesus sound like just a man's name? Or does Jesus sound like a man or a woman name? Who's to say what it is? You know, so you just gotta come down to opening your mind up. If you do hate people like us, there's no reason to hate people like us. Why? Well, simply because I didn't have a choice in the matter, okay? Oh, pardon me. I pop out my mom's little hole down there and I say, hey, Mr. Doctor, you're not gonna do this to me. It's not gonna happen. I don't know what cartoons you watch to make that happen. I seen this video the other day of this woman in the school that she showed up to the meeting in a cat outfit. And she said, I identify as a cat, and I want you to identify me as a cat and address me as cat. And then she ranted on about how that's the same as the transgender, blah, 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 youth in the schools. Sorry, ma'am. I do my business in the toilet, in the bathroom, and I flush it, okay? And I take care of my own rear end, okay? And then I tuck it. So, I don't see any cats doing that. I don't. Sorry. So no, no. I don't know. No, there's no sense in that, people. That's kind of like the banning guns because guns are dangerous. Guns are not dangerous. The people behind them are. Just like us. We're not dangerous. The people that are inflicting us are. The people that are pulling the triggers are dangerous. Not us. Okay, I was born and raised in self-defense. So coming from a self-defense outfit and coming straight down to self-defense. Okay, it's called self-defense for a reason, because you self-defend yourself. You don't go straight into offense and start beating people up. That's just not how we're raised. We're raised with respect. And my dad actually, straight down to the fact, disciplined me over me actually defending myself once because he didn't want me to turn into that person. He had grown up in a school where he had started fighting, and later on in life I had found that because I had defended myself and literally there was no way out because I had to literally fight. And these people, once you start fighting and you realize that you're fighting, and I went cage fighting and all that good stuff, once you start fighting and you get out there as a fighter, everybody wants to fight you. Everybody. Why? Because, oh, that guy just beat that guy. Oh, now I gotta... It's an ego thing. It's the world's biggest ego thing they have out there, okay? Everybody loves that little ego. That little ego turns into a big ego, and it's a rush. It's an adrenaline rush that men are addicted to. I was addicted to it. I loved it. That's what made me so far in my whole career on the motorcycles. Yeah, I'm still on the motorcycles. Yes, I love my motorcycles. Am I gonna go run around with a patch on my back anymore? No. I learned my lesson with that. No. I took to myself and my wife and my dog. Why? Because my dog is my child, because I can't have kids, and I've got two beautiful young boys that when the time comes, if they want a mom, they got a mom. Either way, it's gonna be really funny because I'm like, hey, mom says she loves you. And they're not gonna know which one they're talking about. So I'm gonna have fun with that, best believe it. And I'm gonna tease the crap out of them, but eventually they're gonna have to come to the fact, and they're gonna grow up, and they're gonna say, hey, you know, this is what happened. And I'm gonna say, hey, look, this is what happened. and their dad had to go because heaven wanted him, or hell wanted him. I'd like to think that heaven wanted him, because everything that he did may have been inflicted, may have not been inflicted. He may not have meant to do it, or whatever. Not my story, none of my business. All I know is he's gone, and pray to God that he went to heaven, and I hope he did. If not, he needs to fix it while he's in hell. Because me and my beliefs, you're in hell until you fix it, and then you can get up there. But also at the same time, the devil was an angel once too. Okay. Everybody has a dark side. Everybody. Everything has a dark side. Everything has a negative. Every positive has a negative. That's the life lesson. Okay, just like me. I had my negative. I lived almost, well, right now it'd be 90% of my life so far living on a negative. Right now, it's a positive, and I'm being positive. I'm seeing a lot of the positive things coming out. All of the attributes, the mindsets, the thoughts, they're all falling into place. And it's like, oh my God, I was just angry at the world. Why? Because I was mad at myself. I was just mad at myself, guys. And you probably are too. Snap out of it. Stand up for yourself. Okay? You can do this, peoples. So that is my 6-week update, or 5-week update. I'll let you know in the next video, because I'm probably going to be making one in the next couple of days. Just to catch up with you guys some more. And let you guys know that I'm out here and I'm trying this little vlog thing, I guess you'd call it, YouTube page. I sit here in the little break room at Planet Fitness. Come support your local Planet Fitness, by the way. No judgment here. We love it. There's a lot of support here. There's a lot of fun. If somebody needs help, you help them. You know, you're not going to be that one person, the stickler of, oh, I'm not going to do it because I'm Mr. Big O. It's cool. If you want to be that way, you can be over there. No judgment. You know, you don't judge me, I don't judge you. It's that simple. In life with anybody. You don't have to judge anybody. You don't have to think about anybody. You just have to be yourself. That is the biggest thing in life, is to be yourself, people. Okay? Come out, do your thing, live your life, go to work, go to school, go have fun with your friends. You've got 8 hours of work, you've got 8 hours of sleep. That gives you 8 hours to do whatever you want in life. That's any crafts, any skills, any training, anything, okay? Find something new out there in that 8 hours to do. Break that down to 6 hours, okay? 2 hours of exercise a day. And you're flying high out there, okay? You're living life. Don't think of everything wasted, because you get 24 hours a day. You get 63,000 minutes. What would you do with $63,000 that you had every day, but you had to spend every dollar? You had $63,000 every day. What would you spend it on? You got to think of that. Okay? Start thinking, people. Get your head up. And let's do this, okay? This isn't just me here. This is all of you out there. Everybody throughout the internet. There's a lot of people out there throughout any country, okay? This is no longer about me. This is about everybody. Maybe that's the hormones talking. But, alright, guys. So, I'm going to wrap it up here. It is January... We're going to go with January 13th. Yeah, Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, and look how beautiful she is. Okay. We're going to wrap this up with a hello and goodbye, and Arabella loves all of you. Arabella will always love all of you, because I am a loving person. I am not a hippie flower child. I am a dirty biker chick. But I love you all. Okay, stay safe out there. Full support from me and all of your other peers. Let's get this rocking. Like, subscribe, and share. Okay, to all your groups, to all your friends. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's put some thoughts out here. I've seen a couple of likes out there. If you like it, comment it and be like, hey, this is my thoughts on this subject, okay? I'm not just doing this for me, I'm doing it for everybody. This is my vlog that I want to help everybody with. This is my little project, okay? My little experiment on myself for the rest of my life that I would like to help the people that are lost. So let's do this. Let's help the people that are lost, and let's help me because I'm also a little lost too. So have a good day, guys. Happy Friday the 13th, and rock on. Be safe.